listening to Frey. Starting right now. Here's your host Alfredo Leon.
Back Allies, France won its second World Cup on Sunday after beating Croatia 4-2 in an incredible final in Moscow. Before I continue, I apologize if I pronounce any of these names wrong, as some of them may be a little bit tough to pronounce because of where they're from and stuff. Nothing against that, but here we go. Antoine Griezmann's free kick, which was dubiously awarded by referee Nestor Pintana, went in via ahead of Mario Mandzukic to put France in the lead, but the clash was soon level when Ivan Perisic landed a shot past Hugo Lloris. Didier Deschamps' side restored its lead when Griezmann coolly netted a penalty shot 7 minutes short of halftime. Again, it was a much-debated call by Patina. Perisic was deemed to have handled in the area following consultation with VAR, leaving Croatia a goal apart once again. A quick second-half double from Paul Pogba and Kylian Mbappe seemed to put France out of reach, but Croatia threatened to mount a comeback where Mandzukic capitalized on an awful error by Lloris. It was a final that had no shortage of controversy, comedy, and quite possibly confirmation of Mbappe's place among the top table of world football. Croatia, meanwhile, ended its best run in the tournament, helping temporarily forget the corruption scandal with former Dinamo Zagreb executive director Zdravo Mamic as its antagonist that had shamed the country's game and wrapped up the likes of Luka Modric and Dejan Lovren. Croatia started strongest with most inroads being made down its left-hand side, manned by three Ivans, Strinic, Rakitic, and Perisic. Benjamin Pavard looked vulnerable on several occasions, and France's reluctance to step upfield and take control was opening up space in which Modric could explore. However, France took the lead. Griezmann, who was previously awarded a contentious free kick around 30 yards from goal, when Marcelo Brozovic was adjudged to have bundled him over. The Atletico Madrid forward's flat delivery was diverted out of Daniel Zubicic's reach and into the top corner by Mandzukic head after 18 minutes. 10 minutes later, parity was restored when Perisic knocked a loose ball down to the side of N'Golo Kante with his right foot before whipping it with his left from 16 yards. The winger was one of the standout players in Russia, but was dealt a big blow when consultation with video review ruled that he had handled in the area. A hand. Griezmann's resulting spot kick was confidently dispatched, with Subasic diving the wrong way. Croatia was again the team again in the opening stage of the second half, but instead it was Pogba who doubled France's advantage on 59 minutes. The midfield had a stunning pass down the left side for Mbappe to chase, and was there to collect Griezmann's tap backwards and jab the ball home after his one was blocked. 4 minutes later, and it was 4. Luka Hernandez's dribble evaded a couple of checkered shirts before he played the ball to Mbappe. The Paris Saint-Germain hitman became the second teenager to score in a World Cup final, with the first being Brazilian icon Pelé in 1958. Mbappe scored the goal when he scored from the bottom corner just outside the box. France was cruising to a second title in the competition when the errors that tarnished Lloris's club campaign with Tottenham Hotspur came to the fore. Samuel Umtiti calmly played the ball back to the shot stopper, but the latter then inexplicably turned it to Mandzukic's sluggish press and played it off the Croatian attacker's outstretched right foot. There were similarities to Loris Karius's error for Karim Benzema's opener in the 2018 Champions League showpiece between Liverpool and Real Madrid. Croatia pushed to try and close the 2-goal deficit, but France was able to see out the victory with relative ease. Deschamps is also the third manager to win the World Cup as both a player and a coach, following Brazil's Mario Zagallo and West Germany's Franz Beckenbauer. That was an incredible game for sure. Sure, a little bit, France played a little bit dirty, possibly controversially, but it was just an incredible game, and the fact that Croatia made those mistakes early on, despite being dominant. How can you be dominant in the game with possession that they had? They dominated the first half as far as possession. I think it was at one point 71-29 in favor of Croatia. Yet they still didn't win. It doesn't matter how much you dominate a game. You could be dominating 99%. But if you don't win, If you don't get the right goals at the right time, you don't win. And that was the case there. A couple of mistakes earlier in the game with an own goal, and then a controversial play with the handball later that led to France's second goal. And the own goal was actually on a free kick. And that's crazy that you can't give away goals like that. It's crazy. That happened in the England game as well, I think, against Belgium, I think. It was before the final. I think it was against Colombia. One of them, England. No, it was not against that one. It was against I think it was against Croatia. Yeah, it was against Croatia when they had the own goal and they lost 2-1. The own goals can make a big difference as far as winning and losing a game, especially in the magnitude of the World Cup. And that happened to England in that game. That's why they ended up playing for the third place game against Belgium, which they ended up losing that game to Belgium in that. But still, though, although can't give up own goals. Own goals are no excuse. It doesn't make any sense for that to happen. And as a result, players should probably get benched for something like that because you can't do that. And that cost them big time, even though they ended up giving up that penalty kick, which probably it's subjective call, but it looked like he touched the hand. It looked like he slapped it, so the Croatian players. So it was controversial for sure, but still, though, all in all, a great game overall. And congratulations to France for winning it 20 years after winning their only World Cup. And it goes to show you, like, they're comparing Mbappe to Pele a lot. And Mbappe, he's becoming a star for sure. It's crazy the fact that he wins a World Cup before Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo did. That's crazy to think that he has just at 19 years old already done it before those guys have, and they've had so many more chances, Messi and Ronaldo, and they may never get any more. He could end up winning more, but I don't think anyone's ever going to top Pele, though. Pele's the best ever, for sure, I think. But Mbappe, he could be one of the best ever in France as well, definitely. And he's a great talent. He's definitely at that Messi, Ronaldo level. If not, definitely, before that, definitely now winning the World Cup. And he's going to become a big star, and he's got chances to win more World Cups, too. He's just getting started. And that's scary good. He's going to probably get a lot of money in the Premier League or wherever he plays in Europe, for sure. And he's got a lot of talent. In fact, compared to Pele, that's a big accomplishment because not many teenagers play in a World Cup, especially not at age 17 like Pele. Well, Mbappe's 19, but still, though, that doesn't happen very often unless you're that talented and that once-in-a-generation talent. And I think Mbappe's that. And congratulations to his team and France for winning the World Cup. Pretty cool to see that, especially. And unfortunately for Croatia, they couldn't win it, but what a story, though. Them getting all the way to the final. That's just a big surprise, though. Teams like Brazil, Germany, England, Portugal, Argentina, big-time teams did not go to the final. And the fact is, Croatia did. And credit to their coaching staff and everything, just for them doing a good job. And what a great run. You never get many opportunities like this, so it was unfortunate that Croatia lost, but let's see if they could improve on this, and who knows, maybe they'll be back here. But history says on the World Cup that usually is not the case, but we'll see, though. But they got a good program, though. They got a lot of confidence now, knowing that maybe more players want to play for Croatia now. See how they did. Maybe they can help them get to the promised land in the next World Cup. But we'll see. But France, though, congratulations to them. Well-deserved, even though they had all the other stuff. But still, though, their defense was just incredible. Whenever Croatia tried to go into the box to pass to another player, France had so many defenders, and they were everywhere. Their defense was incredible. Credit to their coach as well to do that. And Deschamps, credit to him for their defense and everything. And this just shows you the talent that France had. They're a young team, but still, though, great play. And congratulations to them to win the World Cup. Well deserved, for sure. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like. If you're brand new, subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next video. So next time, we'll see you then. Peace.